Have you ever met someone who barely talks, yet somehow understands everything happening in the room? They sit quietly, they don't draw attention to themselves, but nothing slips past them. Not your tone, not your hesitation, not the facial expression you tried to hide. Most people underestimate them, but they don't underestimate anyone. And what's fascinating is this: they understand people faster than the loudest person in the room ever could. So who are these people who stay silent but notice everything? And what's really going on in their mind? Let's talk about it. 1. They're quiet because they're studying the room. Silent people aren't just being quiet, they're observing deeply. While everyone else is rushing to respond, they're watching the details that others ignore. They notice how someone looks down when they lie, who feels uncomfortable, who's pretending to be confident, who's being left out, who has hidden motives. Their brain works like a camera lens, constantly zooming in on human behavior. It's not that they're shy, it's that their mind is busy collecting information. 2. They think before they talk, and that's their superpower. Some people speak to fill silence. Silent observers don't. They think first, they understand first, then they speak. And by the time they do talk, they've already processed the whole situation from every angle. This makes them calm, grounded, and surprisingly wise. People often say, "You're so quiet," without realizing the person is simply choosing their words with intention. They don't talk to talk. They talk when what they say matters. 3. They read people, not words. One thing silent observers do extremely well is read behavior, not just language. People can lie with words, but they rarely lie with body language. Silent people notice the forced smile, the long pause before answering the shaky voice, the fake enthusiasm, the sudden change in energy. They can feel when something is off. Even if you give the "I'm fine" answer, they're not guessing. They're picking up signals that most people miss completely. 4. Their silence makes others reveal themselves. Here's the interesting part. People talk more around quiet individuals. Silence makes people uncomfortable, so they start revealing things without meaning to. And the quiet person just listens. They don't interrupt, they don't rush, they don't try to impress anyone. And in that space, people accidentally show who they really are. This is why silent observers understand people so quickly. They let others expose their intentions through their own words. 5. They notice everything, but they don't show it. Silent observers rarely confront. They rarely call things out. And they almost never reveal how much they actually know. Even when they pick up your lie or realize you're hiding something, they won't embarrass you. They simply adjust how they treat you. Because for them, knowing something is more valuable than proving they know it. They prefer peace, even when they see the truth. 6. They get drained easily because they feel everything. People who notice everything can get exhausted quickly. Crowded environments drain them. Loud personalities drain them. Drama drains them the most. Why? Because they absorb every emotion in the room. If someone is sad, they feel it. If someone is angry, they sense it immediately. If someone is faking confidence, they pick that up too. Their awareness is a gift, but it's also heavy. This is why they cherish alone time so deeply. 7. They are very hard to manipulate. You can fool someone who listens only to words, but you can't fool someone who listens to everything else. Silent observers notice inconsistencies. They sense tension. They catch patterns in behavior, and they don't ignore red flags. People might call them overthinkers, but most of the time, their intuition is right. They won't lash out, but they'll quietly pull back. And once they pull back, they rarely return to how things were. 8. When they finally speak, people pay attention. Silent people don't talk to be heard. But when they finally do speak, it's usually important. It's thoughtful, it's genuine, it's grounded. And it hits different because it comes from deep understanding, not impulse. Quiet people hold a type of presence that doesn't require noise. Their silence communicates more than most people's words. Silent people are some of the most misunderstood personalities in the world. But once you understand how their mind works, you realize they're not distant. They're simply tuned in at a level most people never reach. And here's the thing. There's a deeper, slightly darker side to this personality. A side that explains why they disappear suddenly, why they cut people off quietly, and why they can sense lies before anyone else. If you want a video on the dark psychology of people who notice everything, let me know in the comments.